And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Senior Night here at the Machado Campus Center as we prepare to honor the class of 2022 here momentarily. Congratulations to Max O'Mara, Andrew Carty, Jay Chapin, Martin Simonek, Chase Neese, Nicholas Keys, Joe Marzalek, Brennan Wallace, and Alex Galosi for their contributions to the program, no matter how long or short, for some of the transfers that transferred into Oswego this season. And we will have full coverage of the Senior Day ceremony when it commences momentarily. We're going to throw it down to our public address announcer, who will have full coverage of that. We will do our own little tribute tomorrow after the game against Rutgers, so we don't have to do final stats twice. I want to give the boys a chance to pat them a little bit before we honor them on our broadcast. But Oswego State taking the benches for the ceremony to begin momentarily. Patrick Machado on the solo call once again this evening. After a 7-4 win, Oswego last night against the University of Buffalo Bulls, who they will be playing in their third of 3 matches tonight in NECHL play. And we will not have a standings graphic for you tonight, but Oswego State, best case scenario out of last night. First of all, you win against University of Buffalo, which they needed to do anyway to get into the 3 slot. They can jump Buffalo with a win tonight. But more importantly, the help that they needed with RIT, they lost last night. So Oswego State, if they can win out the rest of the season, including tomorrow's game at Rutgers, they will be second seed in the NECHL playoffs and receive the first round bye. You can see the music coming to start down. So we will turn it over to public address announcer Michael Kirschbaum.
Hello and welcome everyone to the Deborah F. Stanley Arena for tonight's Oswego State Lakers ACHA D1 NECHL matchup against the visiting Buffalo Bulls. Before tonight's game, we would like to take the time to recognize the class of 2022 who will be graduating at the end of the season. These individuals and their families have positively impacted the program in many ways, and they leave the program better than it was when they first joined. We would now like to take the time to recognize each of these individuals one by one. Our senior, defenseman number 3, Max O'Mara. Max is a technology management major and has plans to work as a project manager in the construction field post-graduation. Max has been with the Lakers for 3 seasons, losing the year like all the others due to COVID-19. Joining Max in the ice for tonight's ceremony is his mother Michelle, father Brian, girlfriend Heather, and brother Terrence. Let's hear it for Max. Our second senior, forward number 5, Andrew Carty. Andrew is a business administration major with a minor in athletic coaching and plans to continue his education into graduate school. Andrew has been with the Lakers for 3 seasons. Joining Andrew on the ice tonight for tonight's ceremony is his mother Carol, father Steve, brothers Matt and Nick, and girlfriend Lydia. Let's hear it for Andrew. Our third senior, defenseman number 8, Jay Chapin. Jay on the ice tonight is his mother, Amy, and father, Billy. Let's hear it for Jay. And our fourth senior, defenseman number 12, Martin Simonak. Martin is a health and wellness major with a minor in athletic coaching and sports studies. After graduation, Martin plans to return home to Europe and play semi-professional hockey. Martin has been with the Lakers for 3 seasons. Joining him on the ice tonight, making the trip from the Czech Republic, is his mother Zdena and stepfather Zdeněk. Let's hear it for Martin. Our fifth senior, forward number 15, Chase Nees. Chase is a technology management major with plans to return to home to Texas and intern with Freedom Key LLC as a technology manager. Chase has been a part of the Lakers for 3 seasons. Chase's family was unable to make the trip, so joining him on the ice tonight are his line mates Trevor Dubran and Andrew Carney, as well as his girlfriend Megan. Let's hear it for Chase. Our sixth senior, defenseman number 19, Nicholas Keys. Nick is a sociology major with a minor with a criminal justice minor and plans to become a DEC officer post-graduation. Nick has been with the Lakers for only 1 season. Joining Nick on the ice is his mother Geraldine and father Robert. Let's hear it for Nick. Our seventh senior, forward number 25, Joe Marsland. Joe is a business administration major and has a job secured as a golf professional post-graduation. Joe has been with the Lakers for 3 seasons. Joining Joe on the ice tonight is his mother Linda, father Joe, and girlfriend Jackie. Let's hear it for Joe. Forward number 28, Brendan Wallace. Brendan is a communications major and plans to return home and begin a career in coaching. Brendan has been with the team for 3 seasons. Joining Brendan on the ice tonight is his mother Maureen. Let's hear it for Brendan. Our ninth and final senior, goaltender number 30, Alex Golosi. post-graduation. Alex currently holds the record for all-time wins and all-time games played as a goalie for the Lakers. Joining Alex on the ice tonight is his mother Stacy, father Todd, brother Jake, and girlfriend Grace. Let's hear it for Alex. Let's hear it one more time for the Oswego State Lakers, class of 2022.
And congratulations once again to our class of 2022. Without you, I wouldn't have a job. I wouldn't have anything to do. I wouldn't have any games to call. So, certainly grateful for all of your effort out on the ice to make these games exciting. Joining them out today were former head coaches Jordan Alhart and head coach Chris Timmons, coach for a majority of these guys' beginnings here in Oswego State. But it's certainly not the end. With playoffs next week and a game tomorrow, this was originally supposed to be the last regular season game. But this year with COVID being a thing and games needing to be rescheduled, lost a matchup at home against Rutgers, and they will be playing them tomorrow. One final photo with everybody on the ice here at the Murano Campus Center. A memory for all of these guys. And should provide some great motivation going into this one and playoffs, with a chance to control the number 2 seed and take sole possession of it going into it next week, avoiding the play-in game on Friday at the Dwyer Ice Arena in Niagara, playing host to the NECHL playoffs this year. We will once again remind you that we have full coverage of all 5 games, no matter what team is playing, right here on Oswego State ACHA or the league YouTube, if one will be created or utilized before the next game. An all-senior starting lineup for Oswego State. The exact same thing that Buffalo did yesterday. Always a nice tribute to see the seniors taking the opening face-off, as it will be Brennan Wallace, Joe Marzalek, Nicholas Keys, Max O'Mara, Alex Galosi in goal, and Chase Neese, lone first liner, as we honor Czech Republic and America.
Starting for the Buffalo Bulls, right wing, number 13, Dylan Forresta. Center, number 18, Matthew Bevilacqua. Left wing, number 16, Ryan Kelly.
As we get the starting lineups for the Buffalo Bulls. Forgot starting lineups for a second. I knew something was missing. Do eventually get to it. Starting again for the Buffalo Bulls, defenseman number 11, Zach Candela, and number 12, Michael Napier. Starting in forward is number 16, Ryan Kelly, with number 13, Dylan Forresta, and number 18, Matt Bevilacqua. And a reminder of the starting lineups. Once again, if you are just tuning in for Oswego State, it will be Nicholas Keys with Joe Marzalek, Brennan Wallace, Chase Neese, and Max O'Mara. Starting in goal for the Lakers, Alex Galosi in this pivotal matchup for Oswego State.
His pair in defense, number 19, Nicholas Keys. And in net, number 30, Alex Galosi.
And we are just about set to go. Patrick Machado from the Marano Campus Center and Deborah F. Stanley Arena and Convocation Hall for the penultimate game of the NECHL season for the Oswego State Lakers. Taking on UB in the third of 3 matchups in league play with a chance to go second overall. Niagara securely number 1 overall, so this final spot up for grabs. As we get set for the opening face-off here. 20 minutes on the board. Marzalek in the center with Bevilacqua, and we are underway here in the Deborah F. Stanley. Starting goaltender for UB is Anthony Lohr. UB has the puck in the neutral zone. Max O'Mara intercepts it, gets it over the UB blue line. Brennan Wallace is there to give it back to Bevilacqua. UB will reset. Max O'Mara retreating into the zone. Zach Candela dumps it in. Chasing after it is Ryan Kelly. Max O'Mara blocks it, and the centering pass through the crease. Straight through nobody. Joe Marzalek turned it over to Ryan Kelly, and he sends it in deep. Nicholas Keys the first person on it as the defense for UB makes the change. Braden Deming all the way up into the neutral zone where it's stopped there by Trujillo. Carter McWilliams takes over, fires a shot in the neutral zone, gloved and held by Anthony Lohr for our first stoppage of the game. 19-12 to go in period number 1. Oswego State winning yesterday's matchup against UB by a score of 7-4 in a very pendulum-like game where one team had the momentum, the other was chasing the game, and they were able to convert on offense as well when they had the momentum. At one point, Oswego State had a 4-2 lead, gave up 2 goals in quick succession, one on the power play, turnover in the zone. Peter Tacone fires, cross-ice pass, waiting was Aledo, save made by Alex Galosi. Off the backboards, Anthony Trujillo. Braden Deming is on the puck. He had it poked away from him by Weingart. Over by the neutral zone now is Aledo. Aledo fires it through Sierra, and with an easy save is Alex Galosi, who covers up. Two empty net goals were scored by Oswego State in last night's game, so might as well think of it as 5-4. A really close game. It's tough to beat a team 3 times in one season as it is, no matter how the strength of those teams. We've seen it in ACHA and Division III this year, with Oswego having a tough time with SUNY Canton. Certainly don't want to overlook it. Ryan Duran intercepts the pass from Buffalo, and he tried to put it towards the front of the net where it was blocked by John Zajac. Trying to dump it in is Colin Thomas. It was blocked by the stick of Jay Chapin. UB has possession in their own end. Gets a deflection of John Zajac over by the timekeeper's bench. Chased down by Jay Chapin. Little weak pass off the boards. Having to chase after it is Corning. Coming away with it is Thomas for UB. Now Ryan Edwards settles it down and takes it behind the goal line. Edwards now over to the right wing side. Resets back to the blue line. Firing wrist to Cone. Oswego State survives. Flipping it out of the zone is Stephen Matro. Just dies short of the UB bench. Ryan Durand is after it. Possession for Matt Bellavacqua, who start the rush to center. Peter Tacone had it taken away by Jubron. Nick Carty to the front of the net. The pass was broken up by Michael Napier. And the puck finds its way into the stands. 3 minutes into this game. 0-0 the score. UB with a slight edge in shots so far. And UB forgot their water bottles from the locker room. Luke Fidel sent to get them there. Face-off won by Oswego State. Trevor Jubron is on the puck. Just over skated it, and Michael Napier takes it away. Up the wall, Andrew Siz had it blocked by Andrew Carty, who puts it down low below the goal line. Michael Napier picks it up off the glass and just out of the zone. Dumped all the way down by Matty Asic. Chase Neese is there to continue the cycle further. Michael Napier. One-touch pass up the wall to Ryan Kelly. Chase Neese is working in hard. Oswego State wins a puck battle. Couldn't save it at the line was Max O'Mara. Andrew Carty's just able to provide a good stick to force UB back into their own end. Chase Neese with a potential hook. Not called. Into the zone is Dylan Foresta. Tried to put one out in front off the skate of Chase Neese and into the corner. Max O'Mara picks it up behind the goal line. Joe Marzalek up the wall, gets it to Jubron over the Oswego State blue. Had his pass tipped, but the first line is able to get off on a change. Good pressure by Marzalek to hold it up. Anthony Robinson watches Foresta. Glove down by Marzalek and cycled in further. Zach Candela at the left wing corner. Backhands one off the board, Citragillo. Anthony Robinson will challenge him. Starting up on the left wing, loses the puck momentarily. Up the wall for Candela on the right wing. Pass all the way through the middle of the ice. No stick deflection, icing Buffalo. A good night for that first line. All players hitting the score sheet for Oswego State, including Trevor Jubron's 40th point on the season. He had a goal and an assist. Chase Neese with 3 helpers overall. Andrew Carty also getting a goal. Jay Chapin picks it up in his own end. Looks up ice, goes to Sansone. One touches a pass to Carter McWilliams, but it goes straight to the stick of UB. Candela with an alley-oop pass picked up by Nicholas Serra. Sansone takes over as Serra takes a hit, skating into the middle, puts one on goal. Easy save for Anthony Lohr, and we're going to have a hooking call coming up. And our first penalty of the game. Had plenty of penalties last night. This one's going to go the way of UB, sending Oswego State to their first power play of the evening, as Matt Oleto will get the gate for hooking with 15:07 in period number 1. Face off to the left of Lohr. Sansone, McWilliams, Chase Neese a little over eager on that face off. Trevor Jubron and Chapin firing off the face off was Neese. Save made by Lohr. Jay Chapin blocks that clearing attempt from Ryan Kelly. Andrew Carty. Jay Chapin, excuse me. Jubron returns it back to Carty. Sansone on the left wing circle. Tried to cross it all the way over to Carter McWilliams. It was broken up by the stick of McCarron. Into the right wing corner, Oswego State maintains possession. Jubron had his shot block. Carter McWilliams with the wrister. Pad save made by Lohr. And it's cleared out by Buffalo State. Only across to the blue line, and it's dumped in by Carter McWilliams. Same penalty killers out there for UB. Trevor Jubron now in a scrum with Ben Weingart. Michael Napier chops it across. Oswego State controls. Stephen Machado with the blue line. Now Thomas Sansone. Braden Deming gets past his man. Tries to get past but loses it for a second on a loose puck deke. Ryan Kelly will take it all the way back into the Oswego State zone. 3 defenders around him. Still kills off some time. 45 seconds to go. Here's Ryan Duran with speed. Drop pass. Shot. Deming off the corner of the post. Braden Deming with a beautiful shot. A nice drop pass by Ryan Duran. Duran fires once more off the stick of Trigilio. Behind the net, Braden Deming with a hit. Comes out to the slot. Cardi! Save made by Lohr. Duran had his shot blocked, and the dribbler is cleared out by UB. 17 seconds to go in the penalty to Aledo. Oswego State with their best opportunity of the game, courtesy of Ryan Duran and Braden Deming. Skating through the middle is Deming. Gets all the way past. Backhand shot. Just misses that corner of the stick side. 1 second to go in the power play. Back to 5-on-5. Cardi to the front of the net. And the pass from Joe Marzalek goes off of the toe of Lohr. And off course. Long stretch pass to Aledo. Icing waved off. Matro watches him. Duran provides pressure down low. Put out in front. Shot. Zajac save made. Golosi follows up on his rebound. Golosi comes up with the stop. And some pushing and shoving with Salins and Durand after the whistle. Certainly no love lost from last night. And we're going to get another penalty on UB for roughing coming up against John Zajac. And that's going to be the only penalty put up on the board. So Oswego State to the second power play of the game, looking to capitalize off the momentum from that late last shift as UB wins the draw and Belavacquia sends it 200 feet. Jay Chapin starts it up the ice. Here's Trevor Jubron skating through the middle. Jubron fakes the shot, goes right side. Lohr covers off that near post. Chapin from Nice. Across the ice, Sansone fires, didn't make his way through. Chapin returns, backhands it down. High stick called against UB as Candela gets that stick up high, trying to block a pass that came up in the air. Face-off stays inside the UB zone to the right of Lohr. Stephen Matro to take the face-off. It's won by Oswego State straight to the stick of Candela, though, who flips it up into the stands for another whistle. 12-13 to go, period number 1 in a scoreless game. 1:23 to go in the roughing minor to John Zajac. Stephen Matro and Belavacquia take the face-off once again. It's won by Oswego State. Marzalek puts it back further right to Belavacquia, who has an easy clear. Alex Golosi settles it down on the left wing, pushes it to Ryan Durand. 8 minutes gone, period number 1, game scoreless. Oswego State in their second power play opportunity. Durand puts it down deep. Michael Napier, the first person on it, rings it all the way around the board. Stephen Matro. Now Andrew Cardi with a backhander, straight to Zach Candela's stick. Flipped out by UB, breakaway opportunity, and Alex Golosi comes out to challenge it from the streaking Anthony Cody, who scored the first goal for UB last night. Also had a helper in UB's climb back as Oswego State took the lead in the second. Here's Carter McWilliams firing on the sharp angle off the back of the net. Cleared out by Anthony Trigilio. Not much for the Laker power play on this second one. 30 seconds to go in the minor penalty. Jay Chapin up for Chase Neese. Neese with some speed, just loses the puck out of his reach, gets it back. Trevor Jubron sets up at the face-off circle where he receives the puck and takes it back to the point. Over to Carter McWilliams, and McWilliams with a deflection right on the doorstep off of the pass from Trevor Jubron. Oswego State converts on the power play, and it's a 1-0 game. Carter McWilliams in the right space at the right time. Trevor Jubron with some nice hockey sense. I originally thought it might have been a shot but straight over to Carter McWilliams' path. Great hockey sense from Trevor Jubron. Leads to the first goal on the evening. Shots 10-5 in favor of Oswego, and that's certainly indicative of the fact that they've had 2 power plays thus far, and UB hasn't had much time to even get on an offensive chance. But now they have an offensive zone draw, and it's missed in that gap between the centerman and all the way back. UB picking up the puck. On the left wing, on the right wing wall, now in the neutral zone. John Zajac to the front of the net is Napier. He receives the puck, tried to settle it down on the backhand, and it rolls all the way into the corner. Jay Chapin and Anthony Robinson poking at the puck. Keys. Oswego State escapes the zone. Glove down by Salen, skating in on goal. Into the slot, fires just wide of the glove side of Lohr. Shot put in by Keys at the corner. Once again saved by Lohr. Now into the middle, Salen tries for a loose puck. Coming away with it is Peter Tacone, who takes it into the neutral zone. Partial 3-on-2. Tacone gets past Keys. Tacone moving in on Galosi. Tight on Galosi, backhands a shot. It's loose in front of the slot and swept away by Jay Chapin. Saved at the line by John Zajac and took a deflection on its way to the net. Alex Galosi says no more and covers up with under 10 minutes to go in period number 1, 9:49 to be exact. Oswego State with a 1-0 lead off of the power play goal from Carter McWilliams. Face-off won by Oswego. Spun all the way around the board, saved at the line, and put towards the net by Trigilio, and it was blocked by the defenseman and sent out to neutral ice. Trigilio plays it off the body of Sansone. Carter McWilliams forces a turnover at the blue line. Oswego State is offside. Down the wall, taking it deeper is Tim Allen. Goes D-to-D with Trigilio. Trigilio over the right wing for Zach Candela. Candela up ahead. Over the Oswego State blue line. Forced to the outside by Sierra. Takes a shot, and Matthew Carty, inadvertently put that one back on goal, where Galosi had to make a save as that rebound couldn't be handled cleanly by Galosi. Scary times for Matthew Carty. Brother Andrew Carty, one of the seniors we're honoring today. Galosi has the puck hop up into his glove off the face-off. Chance generated by UB. Another draw coming up to the left of Galosi. Going down on that was Trevor Jubron. Takes a cross check after it. Rings it around the boards. Andrew Carty is there on the left wing wall. Had his pass up ahead blocked. Firing wide was Anthony Trigilio of the glove side of Galosi. Going down was a Laker defenseman. Matty Asik pokes it up the wall for Andrew Carty. Carty has his stick tangled up. Wanting a penalty was Tim Allen, and he's not going to get it. Andrew Carty off the glass out into the neutral zone. Picking it up is Trevor Jubron. Jubron loses the puck, and it's cleared out by Trigilio. Oswego State resetting in their own end with a defensive pass. Now into the neutral zone. Chase Neese. Nice little windmill move, and they'll have some space to move forward. Neese into the slot. Neese fires the shot off of the skate of Zach Candela. Put back towards the net and off by Carty. And cleared out by UB. Will not have enough speed on it for icing. Keys picking it up behind the Oswego State goal. Moves it along for Jay Chapin. Chapin fakes that pass. One will retreat further, bank it off the boards where Keys takes over. Keys' breakout pass was blocked by a UB stick of Tim Allen. Now in the corner. Behind the net, Andrew Corning takes over. Brings it up the left wing. UB player was down behind the play. So Corning is able to take it coast to coast himself. He's the only one in the zone. Oswego State now forechecking the UB defense. Ben Weingart moves it along for Napier. Straight into the neutral zone. Oswego State takes over possession as it's flipped into the right wing corner by Keys. Picking it up once again is Weingart. Ryan Duran on the puck. Missing the block was Wormley. Ryan Duran takes it up top. Now into the path of Keys. Stephen Matro works on the wall. Straight to the stick of Weingart in the corner. UB maintains possession. Deep in their own end. Corning going off for a change. UB will escape the zone with Demon Wormley. Wormley had his stick checked by Matro, taking over as Chapin. And we're going to get a stoppage of play. I believe that might be offside coming up against UB. So face off right in front of the scorer's table with 6:46 to go, period number 1. UB beginning to even up the shot total. It's 11-9 in favor of Oswego State. And dumped down by Anthony Trujillo in the neutral zone. Anthony Robinson picks it up as Napier couldn't handle that loose puck. Poke checked away. Oswego State survives. Matthew Carty bringing it up. Dumps the puck in. Evades the hit from Dylan Foresta. Matthew Carty. Anthony Trujillo. Up the wall, breakout for UB. Ryan Kelly takes a hit from Anthony Robinson. They're able to continue moving forward. Trujillo off the rush. Straight into the glove of Galosi. Taking a hit after the play was Oswego State as Trujillo shoved the player down. I believe it was Anthony Robinson after the whistle. Draws the ire of a teammate who comes in to defend him. And Buffalo looking to talk a lot about Oswego wanting to win this game. Buffalo needs to win this game as well to maintain their advantage over Oswego and try to avoid that play-in game themselves. As 2-3 is now completely wide open to the blue line. Shot from Trujillo, deflected by Matt Bellavacquia just slightly. A little too close to the glove of Galosi anyway, who stops play now under 6 to go. Face off to the stick of Matty Asic. Matty Asic off the glass. Gloved down by Trujillo. Carter McWilliams is there with a stick. Sansone couldn't keep it moving forward. Bellavacquia recoils for UB. Bellavacquia over on the left side. Centering pass off the skate of Matty Asic. Oswego State trying to clear it out. Carter McWilliams is able to get the puck. Sansone with a little nice pass. Here's Braden Deming. Sansone to the front of the net. Drops one off for Matty Asic, who takes over at the hash marks in the right circle. Down low for Matty Asic, for Carter McWilliams. Put one out for Sansone. Rebound out in front. Braden Deming couldn't get the shot off. Sansone through the middle, taken by Trujillo. It's in some skates. Oswego State can't get it through. In the skates of the linesman, and possession goes to Oswego. Penalty coming up against UB, their third of the game. Galosi to the bench, and the extra skater's out. Sansone dumps it all the way down. Touching up on it is Michael Napier. And with 15 minutes gone in period number 1, we're going to get our third penalty of the game against UB. This one coming up against Ryan Kelly. Oswego State to their third power play of the game, and they're 1 for 2 on the night. Carter McWilliams from Trevor Jubron, the first power play goal. Neither of them are on the ice right now. Braden Deming. Down low for Joe Marzalek in the right wing corner. Gets it to Matro. Crosses it over for Duran. Duran through the middle. Pad save made. There's a rebound. And Deming couldn't skate to the puck in time before it was cleared out by Napier. Ryan Duran. 20 seconds elapsed in the power play. Andrew Carty dumps it over the line on the right side. After it is Oswego. They get possession. It was a check from behind call against Kelly. Calling for it is Deming. Duran fires. Stick save made by Lohr. Penalty coming up against Oswego State for a cross check. 4-on-4 for the next 1 minute and 17 seconds before Oswego State will go on their first penalty kill of the evening. as Matthew Carty is going to get called for a cross check, which will end the Oswego State power play. And a power play for UB that was incredibly successful last night. Linesman getting a little chirpy over at the bench for UB wanting it on the other side. For no use anyway, as Oswego State won the draw. Chase Neese couldn't get it past his defender. Anthony Cody with a stick, dumping it in on the right side. After the puck is Jay Chapin. Chapin was watched by Aledo. Goes up the wall for Chase Neese. Nice pass through the seam for Carter McWilliams up ahead. Calling for it was Neese. Carter McWilliams fired it into the stick of Taccone. And UB dumps it down, so their defense can retrieve. 45 seconds to go in 4-on-4 play. Turned over to Oswego State. Chase Neese, drop pass, shot Durant, stick save made. Played on was Lohr, and UB survives. 30 seconds to go in the power play. 3.5 to go, period number 1. 4-on-4. Trigilio with a nice hit on Oswego State player. Cody in the slot, shot put on and save made by Golosi as Anthony Cody with a point blank shot. Stopped by the senior goaltender. $18 seconds to go in the power play. The 4-on-4 before the power play for UB will begin. Shots now dead even at 12. Face off to the right of Golosi. Bellavacquia takes it and wins it. Trying to drive to the front of the net was Tim Allen. He had it defended away from him. Retreating in the neutral zone is Michael Napier. And they'll probably just waste all the time off the clock. Marzalek forechecking for the Lakers. Power play begins for UB, their first of the evening. Cody was stripped of the puck by Andrew Corning, who puts it on Lohr. And having to retreat further is Napier. 30 seconds to go in the power play. Napier skating through the middle, takes it coast to coast, now on the right wing, lays one off. Firing was Tim Allen, couldn't get it through. Resets back up top, Cody. On the wall is Allen. At center point, Napier, now Allen once again into the circles. Cross ice pass looking for Cody, a little off the mark. Oswego State takes it and sends it 200 feet. Matthew Carty with the clear, which will do it for the UB power play. And we are back to skating 5-a-side. Anthony Cody couldn't handle the pass. Springing Bellavacquia was Trigilio. Trigilio skates into the circle, fires a shot just off the outside of the net. Didn't miss by much. Puck battle won by Oswego State. Chase Neese takes it forward. 2-on-1. Jubron on the other side. Neese. Carty. Carty takes the shot and goes wide of Lohr. Calling for it on the right faceoff circle was Trevor Jubron. Poking at it is Jubron, and it's in the glove of Anthony Lohr, who covers up with 1:47 to go in period number 1. Oswego State with a 1-0 lead off of the power play goal earlier this period from Carter McWilliams, with the assist going to Trevor Jubron. Offensive zone draw coming up for Oswego State. And equipment malfunction for Anthony Lohr, who will take care of it. And we are set to go once again. Not too much of a delay. Face-off won by Trevor Jubron. To the blue line. Shot was blocked by Zach Candela off of Jay Chapin's drive. And Chapin wins it at the red line and is able to get it into Oswego State's attacking zone once again. Chase Neese battling on the puck, and he wins it. Neese skates it over the red line, resets back up top for Chapin. Neese receives it back. Jubron calling for it on the other side, goes down low in the corner for Andrew Carty. Return pass Neese, broken up by Taccone, and it's cleared out of the zone by Dylan Foresta. Here's Kelly with the Oswego zone. Aledo now back into the path of Kelly, stripped of the puck by Jay Chapin. Them two battle in the right wing corner. Coming away with it is Kelly of the Bulls. To the front of the net is Aledo on the other side, and they score! Matt Aledo receives the cross-ice pass from Ryan Kelly. Positioned right on the back door. Nice job by Kelly, able to get that pass through. And Matt Aleto makes it a 1-1 game with a minute to go in period number 1. And he will now take the face-off against Oswego State's goals. Thought it was a goal scorer for a second. Never mind, it was Durant. Stephen Machado. And man, that stings for Oswego State, giving up a goal in the last minute of play. 19 minutes, period number 1. UB makes it a 1-1 game. Matthew Carty in the neutral zone. Stephen Machado was stripped of it by Dylan Foresta. Oswego State's Durant backhands it into an open corner. Lets it roll in there. 30 seconds to go in period number 1. Off the glass and out from the stick of Napier. Matthew Carty chops it forward. Napier is able to get it up the wall for Foresta. Duran retreats back further. 20 seconds to go in the period. Stephen Machado on the near side. Dances past Napier. Now into the middle. Takes the shot. Deflects off the stick of Foresta into the left wing corner. Chapin goes after it. It was Corning that went after it. Taking a big hit was Stephen Machado. We're going to get a penalty on that hit. The Oswego State player was the one that went down, but skating to the box was an Oswego State player for a second. It's going to be a penalty against Napier. 4th penalty taken by UB. 4 seconds to go in period number 1, so have to hope for a quick chance off this face-off. A little over-eager is McWilliams. It's won by McWilliams. Sansone just dribbles it into the corner, and that's how period number 1 will come to an end. Power play coming up on the other side of intermission. 1 minute and 57 seconds of power play time Oswego will have when we come back for the second period. And Oswego State and UB, through 1, are tied at 1. Goals coming from Carter McWilliams of the Oswego State Lakers on the power play, and Matt Aleto made it a 1-1 game at 19 minutes of period number 1. We'll be back in about 14 minutes time for the start of period number 2. You're watching Oswego State Senior Night against University of Buffalo on Oswego ACHA YouTube Live. And welcome back to Oswego State ACHA Hockey on YouTube Live. Patrick Machado on the call tonight, joining you in the penultimate game of the Oswego State season. Tomorrow will be the final game against the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, who make the trip to Oswego State to play a makeup game. And we were talking about the standings at the beginning of the broadcast, and while they're not updated to the exact minute, or even yesterday, let's take a look at them now. Niagara, like we mentioned, is solely in place of number one. There's no possible way as you take a look. 35 points coming into this weekend. So pretty securely the number one seed. Now what happened yesterday when Oswego State won 3 points, 23-22, is where Oswego State has the advantage over UB by 1 point. So a win in regulation tonight will secure the standing spot for Oswego State over UB. Oswego can finish the season, 21 points, not 23. That was RIT. So Oswego State needs to win tonight against the University of Buffalo to hop them. Rochester Institute of Technology lost last night, so they're still at 20 points. Oswego State right now in possession of the 3 slot by virtue of 21 points to RIT's 20. So a win against UB will propel them into second place. And then the game against Rutgers coming down to the wire. Oswego State season with a chance for a first round bye, which certainly wasn't possible, or no one really thought it would be possible, but based on the inconsistencies that we saw early in the season. But Oswego State is gelling now on a major win streak, extended to 4 games last night, looking to make it number 5 on senior night here. As we get set for the second period of play, Oswego State, 1:50 seconds on the power play. Napier is in the box for Buffalo, and Oswego State comes off the opening draw with a win. Here's Chase Neese taking it up the left wing. Turns away from the net, now goes down low where Thomas Sansone is there in support. Puck squirts out to Ryan Kelly, who's able to clear it out of the Oswego attacking zone with relative ease. 30 seconds gone in the power play for Oswego State. And here they come up on another rush. Here is Chase Neese. Neese in over the line. The trailer is Carter McWilliams. Neese will take it down below the goal line, takes a stick check, plays it down the wall. Trevor Gibron pinching to keep it in. Neese takes over. Carter McWilliams behind the net on the left wing. Gets it out top where Sansone is there. His cycle down low went straight to the glove of Zach Candela, who now has a shorthanded chance for UB. Candela forgets the puck as he makes a deke, and McWilliams will get it over the blue line. Mataletto is there in the neutral zone and elects to dump it down instead of taking it down further. UB changing up their defense on the penalty kill. Intercepted by Stephen Matro. Here is Matro in over the line. Trevor Gibron was crisscrossing. Gloving it down at the blue line was Ryan Durand, who sends it down for Andrew Carty. Carty shoved to the boards by Ben Weingart. Comes back up top once again for Durand. Here's Marzalek. Fakes the slap shot, slaps it down low. Durand once again. Durand, deflection, Marzalek up and over the net of Lohr. Backhand shot by Marzalek. Braden Deming looking for the corner and just goes over the net. 5 seconds to go in the power play. Coming all the way out to the blue line, chasing it down is Braden Deming. Back to 5-a-side hockey. Stephen Matro fires in the middle, went off of the body of Trujillo, rolls in front of Anthony Lohr, who takes the whistle with 17:54 to go in period number 2. It was a 1-0 game through 19 minutes of play before Mataletto would tie the game up assisted as Ranthony Robinson took the shot. Salen's now down low for Brendan Wallace. Taking over is Zach Candela. Luke Fidel escapes the zone and dumps it into the left wing corner. Again, Matt Aledo with the goal. Assisted by Foresta. He got the secondary assist, as well as Ryan Kelly. Anthony Robinson, little weak pass off the boards, straight to the stick of Fidel, who takes it down below the Oswego State goal line. With a nice check is Nicholas Keys, winning possession. Finishing a hit is Ryan Salens. Taking it back quickly is Robinson, lays it off on the right wing for Brennan Wallace, who loses it to the poke check of Trigilio. UB gets it over the blue line. Here's a 3-on-2. Over the line, and firing was blocked by Matty Yasik. Trigilio with the shot. Just missing the skate of Andrew Carty. Napier back into neutral ice. Sierra had his stick checked and has to go back further. Matty Yasik. Nice was spinning, trying to make a move, but he's bumped off the puck. Ryan Kelly into the Oswego State zone. Centering pass out in front. No UB player in the area. Trevor Gibran gets a skate in the neutral zone to negate the icing call. Peter Saccone couldn't clear it out. Foresta does. Foresta up further. Left wing over the line. Gets past Matthew Carty. Runs out of real estate. Knocks the net off. Couldn't get that puck out in front of the goal line to get a shot off. And a stoppage of play, just under 4 minutes gone in period number 2. And we're still tied at 1. Face off to the right of Alex Galosi. Thomas Sansone battles with Bellavacquia. Bellavacquia wins the draw to the blue line. Shot was blocked by Foresta off the try from Tacone. Handcuffed was Bellavacquia. On the glove side of Galosi, taking it out of the zone is Carter McWilliams, chasing after it. Sansone on the other side. Over to Sansone, and Carter McWilliams' pass was just a little off the mark. McWilliams into the slot, off of the skate of Chapin, who's shoved down by Bellavacquia, making the play. Stretch pass for Foresta, gets him at the blue line. Matthew Carty back to take the puck for Oswego. Gets it to Jay Chapin up the right wing wall. Now into the neutral zone, Matro with a dump in on goal, save made by Anthony Lohr. Continuing the play on was Weingart, up to Tim Allen. Allen battling with Duran. Matty Yasik helps him out, and Duran takes over possession. Braden Deming gives it to Sansone. Sansone with a little chip pass to himself. Too heavy, and Napier will clear it with the help of Tim Allen. Into the zone is Ben Weingart. Drop pass for Allen, just wide of the 6th side of Galosi. Played in the neutral zone by Matro. UB takes possession. Anthony Cody is there. Taking it away is Andrew Corning for Oswego. Turnovers in the neutral zone. No team with clean possession. Now Ryan Duran settles it down so Stephen Matro can get it deep. Andrew Corning with Ben Weingart on the wall. Duran coming in to help out. Aledo there for Buffalo as well. Tim Allen is there as well as Buffalo comes away from that scrum. Off the skate, Corning fires a slap shot at the top of the circles. Gets the glass up and over. Stephen Matro saves it at the line. Here's Corning once again. Tees one up and wrists one. Glass once again. Aledo fans on his pass. Looking for a lane as Oswego gets one in. Corning. Shot was blocked by Tim Allen. Another slap shot opportunity from a pass from Corning. Michael Napier freezes behind Anthony Lohr. Pressured on by Stephen Matro and Marzalek. Forced the turnover. Marzalek couldn't get the puck on his forehand. UB escapes the zone via Aledo. Aledo defended away from the puck by Matty Yasik. Missing that pass was Cody. It squirts over the blue line, and retreating is Zach Candela. Candela straight to the stick of Anthony Robinson of the Lakers. Robinson has some space on the wing to get in, but Oswego State is offside. 13:27 to go in period number 2. Still at a 1-1 game, Oswego regaining the lead in shots, 18-3. Face-off won by Oswego State. Nicholas Sierra chases it down into the Laker end. Banks it off the boards. Jay Chapin now takes it in over the line. Takes it out of the red line. Turned over to Ryan Edwards of the Bulls. To the front of the net is Thomas. Forced outside was Rhett Edwards. Edwards with a little poke on to Robinson. Gets it off the glass. This one's going to be icing against Oswego. And we do apologize if our connection is beginning to drop. Just got a notification on my streaming software. Try lowering the settings just a little bit to maintain clean picture. Shot was blocked out in front. There's a loose puck. Going down was Nicholas Serra, who makes the save on that play. Here is Saylands bringing it up further. Saylands, left wing shot, patted into the corner by Anthony Lohr. Marzalek helps it over to Matthew Carty, whose shot goes off a UB player and into the corner. Off the boards and out is Zach Candela. Beating out the icing call is Ryan Edwards on Nicholas Serra. Them two come together, loose puck. Now Anthony Robinson battles with Colin Thomas. Squirts loose over to the right wing. Still on that play is Serra. Nice effort by him. No icing, it went off a stick. UB making some changes. Throwing it further. Gloved by Oswego State in their own zone. Here's a home run pass for Trevor Jubron. Skating in on Lohr and fires it off the shoulder of Lohr, who comes up with an easy save. Jubron goes down. Taking it away is UB. Now John Zajac from Belovaquia. Zajac loses it. Matthew Carty had his stick up in the midsection. No penalty. Matty Asik. Carty defends it away from goal. Napier rings it around. It hit a stanchion. Napier follows up off the body of Matthew Carty. Pass was broken up in the slot by Matty Asik. Oswego State wins possession. Here's Jubron, knees to the front. Jubron loses it to the stick check of Michael Napier. Jubron picks it back up. Shot off the blocker, rebound. Carty spins it around, went off a stick and pinballed. Chase Neese trying to follow up. No shot. Resets back at the blue line. Matty Asik shot right into the body of alternate captain Matt Belovaquia. Jubron fires and scores! Trevor Jubron with a 45-degree angle shot on Anthony Cody at the right wing faceoff circle. What pressure, 2-1. Had to turn down the bit rate just a little bit. It might take a second or two before any changes are seen. Chasing it into the corner is Jay Chapin. 10:35 to go, period number 2. Oswego State takes the lead as Trevor Jubron gets a goal. Alex Galosi is forced to cover up, and in on Galosi close was Luke Fidel. Lakers chasing him down. Turn down the bit rate of the stream a little bit. It might take a second or two for any picture quality to change. Please be patient as we work through this rough patch. Here's Braden Deming. Forced back into his own end briefly by Jacob Bull. Deming now takes it in the neutral zone. Stripped of the puck by Bull. Chapin now for Serra. Serra looking up further, and Braden Deming is able to help it over the blue line. Gets it deep into Buffalo zone. Thomas Sansone comes together with Trujillo. Trujillo with the puck once again. Deming putting on the pressure. Sansone now on Cody. Up the wall for Fidel. Icing call coming up against Buffalo as they just threw that one into the middle, hoping for a stick. No stick there, coming all the way back to Anthony Cody. Excuse me, Lore. Cody is number 26, not the men in Pat. Chase Neese. Andrew Carty banks it off the boards. Trevor Jubron goes after it with Ben Weingart. Them two take each other out of the play. On the puck is Neese. Neese into the slot. Fires! Might have went in. No goal. Icing Buffalo. Could have went off the crossbar. I didn't hear a ding or anything. Might have went off a player in front too, as there was no washout signal even given. So I guess I'm the fool on that exchange. Took a weird bounce. Jubron off the draw, fires it right into the catching glove of Anthony Lore. Still a 2-1 game for Oswego State. Patrick Machado from the Murano Campus Center and the Deborah F. Stanley Arena and Convocation Hall, as Oswego State finishes out their regular season NECHL play before playoffs next weekend in Niagara's Dwyer Arena, where all 5 games will be covered by me, Ben Greco, and Liam Gottimer. Zach Candela helps it over to Napier. Saving it at the blue line is Max O'Mara, straight to the stick of Napier. O'Mara has it over the blue line and dumps it down deep. Oswego State tags up. Andrew Corning forces a turnover into the slot where it's taken by Napier. Off the glass, glove down by Tim Allen. And we're going to get a conversation for a second. It's going to be a hand pass call. Thought maybe they might have been blowing it for closing hand on the puck based on the initial confusion. Staying at 5-on-5. Face-off staying inside the Oswego zone. It's won by Salance. Robinson pitches it into an open corner. First on the puck is Napier. Up the wall for Anthony Cody, who takes it down further. Poking at it is Marzalek. Squirts loose for Battaletto, the goal scorer for UB, who flips it down, and it'll die short of the icing line, and Nicholas Serra was in the area anyway. Up the wall for Salans, has it in his body. Off the glass, not out. Zach Candela throws it down deep for Buffalo. Picked up by Matt Carty. Up the wall for Salans, just out of his reach. Zach Candela with possession for UB. Goes up top for Michael Napier, down low into the left wing corner. Missing that lane was Anthony Cody. Oswego State had possession tied up with Serra and Robinson, and Serra takes it into UB's zone. Tried to drop a pass off to a player that wasn't there, straight to the stick of Napier to the blue line. Matthew Carty shot, Salen's deflection. There's a rebound, and it's cleared out of the zone by Napier. And once again, dies short of the icing line. It was cleared away from goal, by Napier, and helped down by another UB player in support. At the blue line of Oswego State is Aledo, puts one through the middle. Tim Allen was the closest man in support. Now Anthony Cody behind the goal, watched by Matthew Carty. Cody gets past Carty. Stripped of the puck by Carter McWilliams. Thomas Sansone couldn't handle the pass. Oswego State is able to get out of the zone. Salins blows a tire, so Tim Allen keeps possession going for UB. 13 minutes gone, period number 2. Oswego State with a 2-1 lead thanks to Trevor Jubron. Mataletto takes it down. Jay Chapin hits him. Tim Allen spins it. Pinching from the blue line is Peter Tacone. Tacone throws one in the middle off the skate of Jay Chapin. Thomas Sansone couldn't handle that puck. Braden Deming trying to save it, the play for Oswego, and they're finally able to get it out. 2-on-1, Sansone with McWilliams. Sansone with the puck. McWilliams, open net, and he scores! Beautifully executed 2-on-1 from McWilliams and Sansone. Would not be denied this time. Carter McWilliams makes it a 2-goal lead for Oswego. And the outcome was never in doubt as well. Wide open net left by Anthony Lohr. Oswego State with a 3-1 lead with 6:15 to go in period number 2. Max O'Mara gives way for Matty Yasek. At the blue line, firing was Napier. Big rebound by Golosi, taken away by Oswego State. Chase Neese, now Matty Yasek. Chases it into the corner. Matty Yasek spins away from a check. Bellavacquia double teaming him along with Michael Napier. Matty Yasek still working. Shot fired by Andrew Carty as it pinballed out to him just wide of that far post of Lohr. Here's Dylan Foresta. Foresta forced down behind the goal line by Max O'Mara. Thrown to the middle, off the skate of a Laker, and cleared out by Chase Neese. Neese over to Jubron, who gets it into the UB zone. Jubron just blocked from getting inside position on that puck. Zach Candela is on it for UB. Harassed by Andrew Carty, Duran saves it at the blue line. Chase Neese fires a shot off the, Trevor Jubron off the side of the net. Duran wins possession. Centering pass was blocked by the stick of Trigilio. Firing is Sierra. Blocker save made by Anthony Lohr. Hand pass into the corner by Trigilio. Touching up is Foresta. And we'll get a whistle with under 5 to go, period number 2. And Jubron's having a after the whistle conversation with Trigilio for firing it all the way down to the Oswego end after the hand pass was called. Just a few words, nothing further. Face off to the right of Lohr. It's won by UB's center in Bellavacquia. Oswego State keeps possession. Centering pass intended for Ryan Duran went off of a UB stick. Zach Candela, and penalty is going to be coming up against Oswego as a little off the play was that hit from Stephen Matro. And some more words being exchanged between the two sides. Starting to heat up here in the Deborah F. Stanley. 4:45 to go, period number 2. Interference likely the call against Stephen Matro. UB has already had a late period goal in period number 1. Can they do it again? Anthony Cody. To the opposite point, Michael Napier. Sends it down the wall for Tim Allen. Resets back up top, and net off the moorings. Once again, this time Oswego. Barely knocks it off. Face-off won by UB, but the defenseman, wasn't there, and they'll have to retreat back into their own zone. Here's Matt Aleto. Gets past Joe Marzalek. Aleto taking it coast to coast, fires at sharp angle. Blockered into the corner by Golosi. Sent down the ice by Matthew Carty. And another whistle. They maybe thought Oswego iced it? I think that might have been an inadvertent whistle. And that's extremely unlucky for Oswego State as they're going to bring the face-off out to center ice as opposed to what would have been a dump down for Oswego. So this face-off becomes critical, and it's won by Oswego. Matthew Carty has to chase it down. Chasing after it quickly is Bellavacquia. Gets it around to Corning, who shanks their clearing attempt, and the power play continues. Anthony Cody down low, and Bellavacquia couldn't redirect it towards the net. Chase Neese couldn't clear the puck. Finally gets on it and sends it 200 feet. Michael Napier freezes behind. Anthony Cody starts it up on the left side. Joe Marzalek challenges him. Drop pass, shot made by Trigilio, pad save made. Rebound out in front, and it's cleared away from the blue line by Joe Marzalek. Just to neutral ice, though. Cody picks it up with 30 seconds to go in the power play. Turned over to Marzalek, who instinctively clears it down. Could have had a shorthanded chance. Well, skate in on goal, taken down by Trigilio after the play. Excuse me, it was Allen, and now we're getting some rough stuff. As taking exception to that after, and fighting is the goaltender and Anthony Lohr. I think that was a punch that was thrown, certainly a face wash. Lohr is incensed, fighting with the referee almost. Now he's going against the linesman. And that's going to be it for Anthony Lohr. Game misconduct, automatic game disqualification for fighting. And Oswego State will get a power play out of this one. Will it be 5 minutes or will it be 3? As Anthony Lohr not even fighting with Marzalek at the end of it, fighting with the referees themselves. And if that first fight isn't going to get you kicked out, you bet the one with stripes will. We'll have to see if any penalties are given to Oswego State. But having to come in for relief is Maxwell Allen, who played last night's game against Oswego State. And what should have been a relatively routine play, as Marzalek crashing the net to force Lohr to cover up on a face-off to get an offensive zone draw shorthanded, turns into UB losing their goaltender for not just tonight's game, but playoffs as well, assuming a game disqualification is delivered. And it'll take a while to figure out this one. UB absolutely incensed. Morgan Von Haydeman, the head coach of UB, and their assistant coach, extremely red-faced, looking towards the couple fans behind. Jay Chapin and Matt Bellavacquia discussing the situation with the referees. UB absolutely surrounding that referee's crease. And man, it'll be interesting to see if this will carry over. I'm kind of at a loss for words. I've never seen a player throw hands with a referee before. And to his credit, could have been potentially accidental, as he was being pulled off whatever player he was going after. But that's just me speculating from a position up here at center ice. I'd imagine the men in stripes had better looks and a better assessment of the situation. Penalty comes up on the board. A 2-minute against Anthony Lohr. In the meantime, .3:10 to go, period number 2. It says 2 minutes. It shouldn't be. He said 12, which also doesn't make sense unless they assessed him 2 majors. UB skating out there. Serving Lohr's penalty is Devin Wormley. Referees talking to Travis Hyde to deliver whatever news comes out of this. We'll have to wait for public address announcer to fill us in on what's going on. 2 minutes still up on the board. So we'll be skating 4-on-4 for the next 2 minutes. We're back underway. Icing not called against Buffalo. Thought it was coming up for a second. Bringing it forward is Thomas Sansone. Sansone left wing over the line. Now into the center, and critical stick entering the zone from Ryan Kelly to break up that pass to Carter McWilliams. Power play begins for Oswego State. Carter McWilliams takes it in. Watched by Zach Candela. Back to the blue line. Sansone for Chapin. Chapin spins it down further for Carter McWilliams behind Maxwell Allen. Missing the pass of the blue line was Jubron, who takes it out into the neutral zone. Jubron. Sansone holds up. Here's Chase Neese. Neese getting past, puts a shot on goal. First save made by Maxwell Allen. Chapin. Penalty coming up against Buffalo State. 5-on-3 coming up. Snatching it out of the air as Carter McWilliams was trying to poke it into some open space.
5 minutes disqualification for fighting, 5 minutes disqualification for abuse of official, and 5 minutes disqualification for leaving the crease.
So 15 minutes in total penalties. Assist to Anthony Lohr. That's 5 minutes for fighting and an automatic game disqualification, 5 minutes for abuse of officials, and then 5 minutes for leaving the crease. And the fans are getting into it now. Ryan Durand, 50 seconds of 5-on-3. Taking it down low below the goal line, under 2 minutes to go in period 2. Resets back up top. Braden Deming lays it off on the right side. Durand, Cardi, Marzalek, one-timer. Pad stopped by Maxwell Allen. Marzalek across. Durand gives it up for Braden Deming. Macho, Durand once again. Deming, one-time shot up and over on that slapper. Durand continuing it down. 10 seconds to go in the penalty to Lohr, but that doesn't make sense. We'll see if he stays in the box. It looks like he is. So it will be a 5-minute power play. It just wasn't up on the board. Marzalek across the ice. Durand couldn't handle that bouncing puck. Now under a minute to go. Well, 10 minutes. It's going to be... I have to sort this one out after the play. Here's Macho in front of the net. Fire save made. Marzalek scores on the rebound. Joe Marzalek goals this weekend. Empty netter yesterday. Power play goal today. It's 4-1, and it's looking like Oswego is going to have the next 9 minutes and 44 seconds on a power play. Which is crushing to UB. Unreleasable. See what Oswego State can do. Carter McWilliams opposite corner dump in. Jake Chapin after it now with Michael Napier. Behind the net is Carter McWilliams, returns it to Chapin. Up top at the blue line, here's Jubron, fires it through the middle, deflection Nice. Play continues on, 24 seconds. Chapin gives it up, here's a 2-on-1 chance. Puck rolled on Ryan Edwards. Thwarting it for the UB Bulls. Turning it back with 13 is Jubron. Up for Carter McWilliams. It deflects off of a UB stick into Cone. Napier takes it into the corner. Flipped out by UB into the penalty box or the bench. So a stoppage in play. Oswego State with one final opportunity before the break. Carter McWilliams to take the draw against Stiletto. It's won by Oswego. Sansone has to shoot, waiting, and time will run out on him. 4-1 going into the third period of play. 5 majors assessed against Anthony, 3 majors assessed against Anthony Lohr for 5 minutes each. 8 minutes and 50 seconds of power play time for Oswego State after the break. So UB finds themselves down by 3 goals and will have to wait until about 11 minutes to go in period number 3 to even get some full offense going with a full on-ice manpower. And I will be speaking with Kirschbaum during the break to sort out everything that came of that brouhaha on senior night here in the Deborah F. Stanley and Marano Campus Center. 40 minutes in the books. Oswego State up by 4-1 going into the second intermission. This is Oswego State ACHA Hockey on YouTube Live. And welcome back to Oswego State Hockey on YouTube Live. Oswego State against University of Buffalo in their third of 3 meetings in NECHL play. And man, you missed a crazy ending to that second period if you were late. Got that all figured out. So Anthony Lohr received 15 minutes in penalties, all 3 of them automatic game disqualifications. All 3 were majors. 1 for fighting, 1 for abuse of officials, and 1 for leaving the crease. 12 minutes of penalties went up on the board. Now, you would think that 15 minutes of penalties will go up on the board, but also, those penalties may or may not be cumulative in that respect. It's unclear exactly what the rule is. Chris Timmons, former Oswego head coach, seems to think they are non-cumulative, and I would tend to agree with that. I am not planning on breaking out the rule book and searching through 300+ pages of rules. So, either way, let's go with the practical advice. 8 minutes and 50 seconds of power play time remaining for Oswego. Serving that penalty is Devin Wormley. Oswego State, 3 goals unanswered in the second period of play. Trevor Jubron from Chase Nice scoring at 9:15 of period number 2. Carter McWilliams and Thomas Sansone would connect on a 2-on-1 opportunity. Back the other way. It's 6:25 to go in period number 2. And with 54 seconds to go, the first power play goal on this long extended power play was scored by Joe Marzlik off a rebound. Matro and Carty given the assists. Carty with the primary. Period number 3 is underway. Braden Deming with the puck, moving on a goal, and goes off the crossbar and out. Bringing it back quickly is John Zajac on a shorthanded chance. He couldn't get past Ryan Durand. Andrew Carty brings it back into UB zone. Drops it off for Braden Deming, who evades the check from Zajac. Durand. Braden Deming into the circles. Now Durand. Into the open corner, Stephen Matro. Matro spins towards the net. Loses the puck. Picked up by Carty. Deming. Fires. Deflection. Marzalek. There's a rebound out in front of Allen. Skated away from the net by Napier. Gets it past Deming. Durand picks it up. UB not shy of attacking the puck, and why not? They have 3 goals to make up, and you can't wait till the middle of the period to start going. Sansone. McWilliams waits for Oswego State to get it set up in the zone. Chase Nice poked away by Jacob Bull. Squirts over the blue line as Nice couldn't settle it down. 7.5 to go in the power play. 18.5 in period number 3. Oswego State leads by a score of 4-1. Nice left wing over the line. Drops it off. Jubron over to Sansone. Sansone through the middle. Deflection. Nice wide of the stick side of Allen. Chapin. Couldn't clear it out. Was UB. Weingart goes down with Nice. Chapin skating in. Now Nice. Nice off the back of the pads. Sansone. Sansone right into the chest of Maxwell Allen. Stoppage with 2 minutes gone in period number 3. And a lot of 5-on-4 practice for Oswego State going into next weekend's playoffs. Anthony Robinson loses the draw to Bellavacquia. Golosi settles it down behind the net. Ryan Kelly providing the pressure for UB, forcing the play up. Ryan Salins right wing over the line, double teamed by Bellavacquia and Peter Tacone. Bellavacquia Taking over is Salins. Robinson. Matiasic. Down low for Salins. Salins gets the pass back from Syrah. One-touch passing. Matiasic one-timer. Pad save made into the left wing corner by Allen. Robinson gets it out to Matiasic at the blue line. Calling for it on the other side with Salins. Robinson with a shot. Blocker save made. It's loose. Swept down deep by Salins. Andrew Corning centers out front for Robinson. Now one-time Matiasic. Blocked by the leg of Peter Tacone in front. Salins. Centering pass. Andrew Corning. No shot. Matiasic at the blue line. On the half wall, Corning gets it down lower for Salins, puts it across the crease. Machado went off with the pads of Allen. Fresh off the bench is Carty. In now in the skates of Ryan Kelly. Oswego State maintaining possession. Salins with a shot. Corning swiping at it, fires, and gloved and handled by Maxwell Allen with 16:30 to go exactly in period number 3. 5 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the kill. Oswego taking a very patient approach on this power play. Marzalek to take the draw, wins it cleanly to Machado. Ryan Duran at left point. Down low for Andrew Carty. Had the puck poked away from him briefly, but here's Duran. Duran through the middle, blocked by Machado, and Joe Marzalek lobs it over the net. Cleared the full length by Michael Napier. Now under 5 to go in the power play. Ryan Duran up the left wing with some speed. Gets past Aledo, but dumping it down into the Oswego zone was Candela. Machado with a pass to nobody. Picking it up is Candela, wasting as much time. Goes D to D Napier. They're going to keep it behind the goal line as long as possible, and finally slapping it down is Candela. Aledo. First on the puck, Braden Deming takes it away from him, and Aledo will reset. Braden Deming brings it across the line. Deming, one-on-one with Allen, leaves it out through the crease. No Laker crashed the net. Stephen Machado couldn't get there in time, and here's Anthony Cody. Cody pitches it into the corner, taken by Aledo. Aledo with a backhand shot off of the stick of Thomas Sansone up over the protective netting. 15-15 in period number 3. 4 minutes and 5 seconds to go in the power play. Oswego State with a 4-1 lead. Shots 28-15 in favor of the Lakers. And it's important to note that while Anthony Lohr was, I believe the backup for UB, they will not have his services next week, at least for one of the games during playoffs. See, that's where those penalties being cumulative really start to blur the lines or ask questions if he will get potentially longer of a suspension than one game. In such case, he would be unavailable for the total playoffs. McWilliams, a shot. Save made by Allen. Jay Chapin. Neese. Stick briefly checked. Chapin fakes the shot. Now Neese. Neese to the front. Deflection by Carter McWilliams, and Allen comes up with the save. You're going to lose picture for just a second. Going to be changing the batteries. Hopefully should come up before the face-off. Face-off to be taken by Carter McWilliams and Matt Bellavacquia. Won by Oswego, and a high stick call against them will take it out of the zone, coming all the way down towards Alex Golosi. Once again, forgetting the water is UB. Foresta, the one sent to get it this time. Ryan Kelly, 50-50 draw. Oswego State comes away with it. Kelly with that face-off loss. Jay Chapin bringing it up. On the left side, Carter McWilliams. Deep into UB's territory. Sansone on the puck. Anthony Trujillo there for UB. Poking at it was Chase Neese. Carter McWilliams on the glove side. Back to the blue line. Trevor Jubron waits, takes right into the body of Bellavacquia. Chase Neese there to keep the play going. Poking at it is Jay Chapin. Possession straight to Taccone, who buys some time behind the net. Now bringing it up on a shorthanded chance. Long pass trying to find Kelly. Just misses him. Possession goes to Oswego under 3 minutes to go in the power play. Carter McWilliams takes it over. McWilliams to the left. Sansone to the front. Tried to get the stick of Sansone. Pass never made its way through. Matty Yasek turns it over to UB. Off the boards and out by Weingart and sent the rest of the way by Fidel. Excuse me, that was Aledo. Andrew Corning. Briefly lost it to Edwards. Corning backhands a pass to Trevor Jubron. 3-on-2. Serra to the front. Anthony Robinson waits, backhand shot. Never made its way through. Rebound shot, Trevor Jubron. Nick Serra couldn't turn it in on goal. Matiasik. Neese. Serra off the bench is Salins. Pass just misses him. Matiasik picks it up. Salins on the right wall. Fires, stick save made up into the glove by Maxwell Allen. Now under 2 minutes to go in the power play for Oswego State. You saw how quickly yesterday UB got 2 goals. Certainly wouldn't be unheard of to see a momentum shift in UB's favor, certainly if they're able to escape without another goal. Salen's shot was blocked, turning it down deeper for Oswego State. Picking it up is Michael Napier. Easy clear. Golosi settles it down. Behind the net, Matiasik freezes. Starting the Laker rush now. Matiasik dumps it in. Maxwell Allen settles it down, looking to clear it himself off the body of Anthony Robinson. Michael Napier gets the clear. Anthony Cody has inside position on his defender, so Salins has to come up to delay the play. Cody, once again, playing it into a corner. Serra brings it out for Oswego with 1:10 to go in the power play. Serra can't get past Napier. His stick was lifted. Serra still with possession. 1-on-2. Gets Salins. Salins, cross ice. Robinson, one-timer save made by Allen. Now out to the blue line. Robinson, Durand, shot save made. Rebound, score! Anthony Robinson with the rebound from the shot from the point. Chance created by Oswego State, finishing up on the rebound. 2 power play goals for Oswego State in that major, and they're taking it down now. Released from the box was Wormley. Oswego State will have a 4-1 lead. 8 minutes into period number 3, and finally UB has even strength to attack with. Here's Mataletto. Tried to backhand a pass over to Kelly on the opposite faceoff circle. Incomplete, taken away by Chase Neese. Neese up for Trevor Jubron. Neese to the front of the net. Jubron tries to get it to Neese, and the pass was just behind him. Jubron in the right wing corner. Gets Carty. Carty tries to center for Neese. Blocked by Anthony Cody. Firing is Chapin wide through the slot. Stopping at the blue line was Matthew Carty. Comes over the blue line very briefly before Trevor Jubron dumps it in. Anthony Trujillo. Jubron goes down. Mataletto tees up a shot, blockered up into the air by Alex Golosi. Not played down by a high stick. Dylan Foresta had that swept away from him. Trujillo with the shot from the blue line, saved by Golosi and swept into the corner by Oswego. Matthew Carty. Ben Weingart there. Continues the play for us for UB. Ryan Kelly resets back up top. Aledo just has to pitch it in deep to save the play. It's cleared out by Oswego State. Stalemate over at the Oswego bench. Durand takes it into the zone. Loses the puck. Matro controls. Matro spinning away. Now he has an entrance. Machado fires. Save made. Wallace crashes the net. And Allen will cover up with 10:29 to go in period number 3. Anthony Robinson with the last goal for Oswego State, their 4th unanswered. With the puck is UB. Napier. Cody just avoids a hit from Machado. Napier gets it deep for UB. Matiasik is the first on the puck. Lobs it out of the zone to neutral ice. At the red line is Ben Weingart. Dumping it in on Alex Golosi. Mark that down as a save for him. Matiasik. Machado turns it over to UB. Bringing it is Weingart. Weingart with a pass towards the front. Just rolls to Cody, who continues the cycle. Ryan Durand, watched by Bellavacquia. Durand goes down. Bellavacquia is there. Joining is Tim Allen. Durand and Bellavacquia tied up. Max O'Mara joining the scrum for Oswego. UB comes away with it. Puts it into the middle of the ice. Weingart has some space. Fires a shot. Deflects off of Anthony Cody. Cleared into the penalty box by Oswego. Face-off staying inside the Laker end. And there's going to be a too many men on the ice call, maybe? Or they're they're just allowing the change for Oswego. You would think it was going to be a penalty based on how mad UB's bench is. Golosi pokes it to an Oswego State player, and Oswego will not be able to change on this occasion. Pretty clear-cut icing Oswego. So the speed of the play is definitely slowed down a little bit after Oswego's power play. Buffalo has 4 goals that they have to make up in less than 10 minutes. 9:10 to go. Out into the front. John Zajac couldn't get a shot away. Oswego brings it back. Salens gives it to Marzalek. Marzalek backs to Salens. Serra out in front of goal. Dangerous situation for Allen that Oswego can't convert on. Pass just out of the way of John Zajac. Icing's going to be waved off. He's the first one there. Pass to the slot. Jacob Bull was defended away by Nick Serra. Salens with a long pass straight to the stick of Trujillo in the neutral zone. Banks it to Bull. Bull takes it down. Tries to center one. Serra once again blocking it. Loose puck comes to Candela. Through the middle, back to the blue line. Edwards with the shot. Pad save made by Golosi. John Zajac kicks one. Matthew Carty is there. Carty's trying to find some space to get his stick on the ice. He was blocked by Salens for a second. Marzalek just pitches it in. Couldn't get past his defender. Marzalek in the corner. Lets possession go to Trujillo. Braden Deming putting the pressure on. Forces the turnover. McWilliams. Deming. Marzalek just misses. Deming. Stick save made by Allen, and Hill freeze play with 7:57 in period number 3. With Oswego State, an excellent chance coming off of a forced turnover by Joe Marzalek, who wasn't even on the right line at the time. Oswego was in the midst of a change when Marzalek was still out there pressuring. And great job by him and Deming to force that opportunity. And here is Deming off the draw. McWilliams behind the net, tries to stuff it in near post, covered off by Allen. Max O'Mara to the stick of Aledo. Aledo finds a lane for Foresta. He has Sansone around him, takes the puck away from him, and Alex Golosi pokes it in the corner. Braden Deming. Behind the net is Anthony Robinson. Nice move to get past his defender. He was double teamed and somehow manages to get out. Sansone drops it off for Deming. Now McWilliams. McWilliams fires and scores! Carter McWilliams! Hat trick! 6-1 Lakers. And one hat makes its way onto the ice. There's hat number 2. Carter McWilliams, the freshman on senior night. Got him the puck. New puck down, and the lead is now 5 for Oswego, and it's 5 unanswered goals. Aledo backhanding it down. Oswego State maintains possession. Chase Neeson over the line. Wallace to the front of the net. Gives it to Drew Braun at the circles. Now Wallace one-timer, and man just pushes it over the net. Wallace put himself right on the back door. Beautiful passing. Chance just sails over the net. Michael Napier now up for Buffalo. Takes it over the Oswego line. Loses the puck in a deke. Matthew Carty goes down. Matty Asic shoves his man to the boards. Loose puck taken by Napier and spun on goal. Save made by Galosi. No rebound chance. Thrown out in front. Taken away by Wallace. Trevor Jubron brings it forward. Jubron into an open corner. Oswego State in the midst of a change. Wallace is out there to forecheck. Now skates off himself. Trujillo fires and sticking out the glove, saying, "Look what I found," is the senior Alex Galosi. Timeout called by Buffalo. 6:02 to go in regulation. 5 goals to make up. Once again, we would like to give a shout out to all of the seniors playing in what would have been their final game. It's not their final game. Tomorrow would be their final regular season game here on home ice. We will give them a salute with their final stats tomorrow on the broadcast as well. I want to give one final shout out tonight to Max O'Mara, Andrew Carty, Jay Chapin, Martin Simonek, Chase Neese, Nicholas Keys, Joe Marzalek, Brennan Wallace, and Alex Galosi for their contributions to the Oswego ACHA program. And after playing spoiler on UB's and Rutgers senior nights, a happier ending for the men in yellow tonight. Oswego State 6 minutes away from jumping University of Buffalo in the standings, securing at least the number 3 seed in the playoffs next week. One more game tomorrow against Rutgers. A win would seal their number 2 slot. We'll have to see how RIT does tonight. I'm not sure if they have a game scheduled, to be completely honest with you. But we will have a full playoff picture tomorrow in the pregame. Ryan Duran throws one to the net. Steven Matro couldn't get a shot off as he tried to pull it to his forehand and just misses. Possession turned over to Oswego. Thomas McCarron off the backboards. Excuse me, that was Bellavacquia. Settling it down is Anthony Trujillo. 5:20 to go. Long stretch pass finds Tim Allen at the other blue line. Allen watched by Chapin. Chapin takes the puck away from him. Chapin almost makes him fall. Still maintaining possession and gives it to Duran, who has an exit. Under 5 to go in regulation. 6-1. Oswego State leads. Zach Candela up into the neutral zone, misses his man, trying to get back in time, and doing so is Edwards to beat out the icing call. Centering pass taken away by Carter McWilliams over the blue line. Trying to settle it down is Anthony Cody, and he does so, but only after taking it back in his own end. Now starting up the other way. Cody in over the line. Cody trying to deke to the center. No shot made. Tried to backhand one off the pads, was try to bank one off the pads of Alex Golosi was Jacob Bull, unable to do so. Here's Braden Deming, drops one off for McWilliams, who pitches it into the right wing corner. Brennan Wallace is there after it. Jacob Bull wins possession for UB. Flattened by Braden Deming with a nice open ice hit. Nicholas Sierra. Braden Deming looking for revenge on it for a second was Weingart. Getting past the hit of Tacone was Sierra, but possession goes the way of the Bulls. Now under 4. Ryan Edwards takes the slap shot, blocked into the corner by Golosi. On the wall is Weingart. Goes to the other point, checks his man, was Marzalek. Oswego State has possession 2-on-1. Salins to the front was Marzalek. Shot was blocked in front by a diving Weingart. Flipped out by Peter Tacone. Cycled in behind by Josh Matiasek. Ben Weingart is forced to make a play by Anthony Robinson. Napier takes a hit. Weingart on the right side, Aledo. Aledo into the slot, takes a shot, glove save made Golosi. Rebound swept away from goal by Ryan Salins. 3 minutes to go in period number 3. UB's gonna have to start something quick if they want to hope to come back. Not pulling the goaltender though are the Bulls, which makes sense given the 5-goal margin. Candela. Neese putting on the pressure. Neese taking it away from Kelly. Neese for Cardi. Cardi to Gibran. Gibran makes it 7! And the first line puts a bow on this senior night. The junior of Trevor Gibran with the goal, flanked by seniors Gibran's on the wing, but 2 other seniors on his line in Neese and Cardi. Connecting one more time before the final. 7-1 is your score with under 2.5. Trevor Gibran's second goal. Here comes Matthew Cardi. Had that puck roll off of his stick, so couldn't get a shot on goal. Trigilio, D to D. Misses the pass is Fidel. Icing against Buffalo with 2:06 to go in regulation. And Oswego State with 6 points so far on the weekend in 2 minutes and 6 seconds. Duran wins the draw. Chapin, Marzalek, now Chapin. Chapin with the shot at the point, deflects off of the stick of Devin Wormley. With a cross check is Peter Tacone on Sierra, and he's gonna get called for a penalty. And going to be ordered off the ice himself. So misconduct penalty against Peter Tacone in a rough night for the University of Buffalo Bulls, in sharp contrast to yesterday's thrilling game that was close the entire way through before Oswego State would take control after briefly showing signs of a third period collapse. Devin Wormley will serve the penalty. Under 2 minutes to go. Oswego State goes to a power play. 2 and 10 will be the call. Face off won by Robinson. Salin saves it at the blue line. Picking it up is Michael Napier. Napier gets away from Corning and Robinson and starts it forward. Freezing at the blue line is Napier. Bringing it back, D to D with Zach Candela. Tries to find John Zajac in the neutral zone, and it's picked up by Salins instead. Brendan Wallace springs Robinson. Robinson had the puck taken away from him by Candela. Candela has the puck and brings it back the other way. To the front of the net is Edwards. Candela had it taken away from him by Matiasek. Saving it at the point was Buffalo's number 19, I think that's 19, in Zajac. And they look content to see this game through to its end. Marzalek in the neutral zone. 1 minute to go in regulation. Ryan Salins loses it to Trigilio, and Trigilio will send it all the way down, taking Alex Galosi out of the net was Travis Hyde, and getting some playing time is Brennan Ludwig wearing number 33 for Oswego. Carty to Durand. Durand fires up and over the net with under 30 seconds to go. Wallace is taken down. Carty on the doorstep. Shot, save made. Brennan Wallace trying to cross the crease to Durand. Other way back is Anthony Cody. Cody, save made by Brennan Ludwig. Matro on his knees. Backhands into the neutral zone. 10 seconds to go. Marzalek for Wallace. One last chance. Marzalek had the puck broken up on the pass, but smiles all around in yellow. Oswego State sweeps the weekend series with University at Buffalo, hops them in the standings. Oswego has secured at least the number 3 seed in playoffs next weekend. We will await tomorrow to see how everything shakes out as Oswego State takes on Rutgers right here in the Marano Campus Center and Deborah F. Stanley Ice Arena at 2:30. I will be on the call once again tomorrow. Hopefully, we will have Ben Greco back from his D3 business trip in Buffalo. And for the seniors on the Oswego State roster, their senior day ends in a win. Saluting the crowd are the Lakers. 6 points in 2 days. 3 more up for grabs. The number 2 seed up for grabs. And Oswego State is rolling at the right time of year. That will do it for me up in the Steve Levy press box. I've been Patrick Machado. Thank you for watching Oswego State and University of Buffalo ACHA hockey here